Hey everybody, JMaco516 here, back with another video. This time I just wanted to do a video to show you guys my top 10 figures. I also would like for you guys to post comments or video responses with figures that are your top 10 favorite. And the only thing is, these top 10 are just figures in your collection. I know that if I could have a choice of any figure in the world, I'd probably have some differences from the ones that I have. But since I just wanted these to be out of your collection, and these ones are out of my collection, just a little video or whatever to just show why or whatever, just to get to know you guys better. Because I don't really make videos to get to know people really, so I decided to switch it up a little bit and get to know my viewers, my subscribers, my friends. Thank you all. But anyway, just video responses, comments, whatever, just with your top 10 in your collection. These are mine. Starting with number 10 is this G1 Bumblebee. He's pretty cool, pretty simple, but he's very G1 accurate in vehicle mode, I think. And he's got the awesome rub sign up here also. But he does kind of have this cheesy gimmick. He's one of the throttle bots, I do believe is what they're called. You just pull it back, off he goes. You hear the thing still spinning. But, he's pretty cool, pretty simple to transform. Just pop these doors open, go like that, push that in, flip that up. He's kind of weird looking in the face there, but my favorite is just to keep him in the robot, or the vehicle mode. I think he looks pretty cool. There's number 10. Little Bumblebee there. Number 9 is Cybertron Unicron. He's pretty cool. He's got this, missile, launches pretty well. You can aim it, do all that a little bit. I like these claw things he's got on him. They are all removable. You can put them in his hands. You can put them in these little ports he's got on the side. He's just overall pretty cool. The head sculpt is amazing. The light piping is just awesome. Check this out if I could get him in the right view. It's not gonna work. I'm just blinding you guys. But anyway, though, it's pretty cool. You see, he's got the thing for it. It's pretty good. It just looks kind of menacing on him, and it's Unicron. So Unicron, he is a bad guy, but he makes a pretty sweet figure. So, that is that. Number 8, Cybertron Bumblebee. He just looks cool. His robot mode and vehicle modes are both just awesome. The transformations, it's a little complex, but a little bit simple. It's not too hard. He does have this backpack, but it doesn't bother me any. I think it, just around overall, he looks pretty cool. He's very posable. You can do all sorts of things with him. I love figures that, they have good knee joints, ball joints, other joints, partially for a transformation, but it gets him some pretty cool moves. So, he's pretty cool. The whole War for Cybertron line, I think, is actually pretty cool, but out of all of them, I'd have to say Bumblebee is my favorite. But anyway, that is that. Let's head him over there. Hill will stand. Okay. Now, number 7, Reveal the Shield Jazz. I don't have a G1 Jazz. I wish I did. This is the closest I can get to it, and the whole Reveal the Shield line, I think, is just awesome. They're very G1 accurate. You know, they're a little bit different, but they have to be, you know, in order to keep up with the cool, hip, whatever, you know, all that. He's just overall pretty cool, you know. He turns into pretty much the same Porsche he was back in G1. His decals are a little different, but overall, he's pretty sweet. Transformation's pretty cool too. He just looks awesome, I think. It has the neat gun. It folds and, you know, like, folds up like that, you can see. It's pretty cool. I like it. I love this figure. He's pretty awesome. The head sculpt looks great. You know, he's just awesome. Set him over there. Now, number 6. I think I'm counting this right. Number 6 is Reveal the Shield Rodimus from the Battle in Space 2-pack. He's very G1 cartoon accurate. The paint apps are great. He just looks great. The head sculpt's awesome. I don't really have any complaints about this figure at all. He just looks cool. He's awesome. He's pretty sturdy too. Most of them, if you move them like this, they'll fall over. But he's got the joints, you know, to do different poses. But also at the same time, they're really tight, sturdy. And he just looks great. I don't know. What do you think of him? You guys like him? He's pretty cool. He made it to number 6, so set him off to the side. Number 5, if you can tell by these massive legs, Primus from Cybertron series. Just fully weaponed. Just words can't even describe this figure for me. He just looks great. You know, he's got all sorts of little gimmicks and Minicon ports and everything on him. He's big, massive, weapons everywhere. He just looks really cool. The head sculpt is freaking awesome. I don't know if you can see that too well or not, but it's just awesome. He does make noises and stuff. He requires a Mega Lock, which I don't have. I made everything work. Transformation. I think I used the Cyberplanet key, just kind of wedged it in there to help transform him and all that. But you know, he's pretty cool. Pop-up guns everywhere. Just looks great. Set him off to the side. Also, another thing too is he's got individual finger articulation, which they like bend in every freaking way that a normal hand does, and I just think that's pretty cool. Anyway, number 4. Get him set up right. He just wants to lean forward. Okay, whatever. He's pretty cool anyway. You can see the RID Optimus Prime, Robots in Disguise, whatever you want to call it. Got these awesome sounds. Speaks. A couple different phrases in there. He just looks cool, you know, these big shoulder pads on him. They look great. Massive legs, the knee pads, the way things just go on him, I think, is just great. He's got a little bit of, like, chrome on him, you know. I think it's just, like, it's plastic, but, I mean, it just looks chrome, you know. He's got those little ear pipe gun things, you know, the famous Optimus Prime look. The head sculpt is kind of weird on this, but he does look pretty cool, though. He's got these hands. The hands look pretty cool. They don't do too much articulation, but the thumbs work, and they are just like on ball joints and whatnot. But I have a review on him if you want to check out more about him. Also, you know, he does have, didn't mean to push that. He does this fold out, and there's missiles and all that in there. It's pretty cool. Check that review out if you want. It's number 4 right there. number 3, this guy also has a review, if you can tell, just by looking at the legs here. This is the G2 Megatron. Normally don't like Megatron, but you know, it's good versus evil for him and Optimus, so he's got to exist for, you know, Optimus to have a job, I guess. But you know, he's pretty cool, very sturdy. Little gimmicks on him. Straighten out the arm here. Oh, now you don't want to do it, Megatron. Okay, see, there you go. There's a little gun sound. Like he's firing. He looks pretty cool. He's a massive tank. Just looks great. This massive shoulder cannon on him. And also, he does have another gimmick where he remix mode. Anyway, no, that was pretty cool. He does have a noise where you push like on the wheels on his treads there. There's a little gimmick where he does make like a rolling sound, like a tank, you know, just driving or whatever. He's just overall pretty cool. His paint looks great. He's articulated for being so old. He's just pretty cool. Set him back there. And now, next we have Optimus Prime. His trailer, anyway. This is, of course, the G2 Optimus, or as most people call him, Octane Prime. He's got a couple different names, but you know, this tanker is pretty cool. He's got the license plate of OP95 Transformers. This just looks cool, but you know, it looks cool like this, but also, hold that down. My camera is dying, so I'm gonna have to speed this up. But hold that out, and he has got this awesome battle station equipped with great missiles and all sorts of just awesome coolness. That does not want to go on there. There we go. He's got this awesome 5-missile launcher thing. It's overall pretty cool. That's the trailer. Looks great. So does the figure himself. Awesome head sculpt. Looks great. Great articulation. Full 360 on the waist. Little gimmick here. You push a button on his backpack, and now it looks like that gun is firing at you. You know, he doesn't make noises, but he does light up. He also does come with a sword. I do not have the sword. Sucks, but overall, this Optimus Prime is one of my favorite Optimuses. If I could do a whole video on just Optimus, but you know, anyway, it's pretty cool. You know, this Optimus is so cool that they made that Reveal the Shield Optimus based off of that guy there. But my number one favorite, you can't tell by those legs and that hand and that gun and the paint scheme, freaking Ultra Magnus, my G1 reissue. Just amazing figure. Very cool. Mine is 100% complete. If you'd like to check out that review on him, it's a 4-part review. A lot of stuff with this guy, but he's just amazing. Little 360 of him. The back looks kind of weird, but you know, that's how it was back in the day. But if you don't stare at his backside, that's creepy. You look at his front, and he's just awesome. Ratchet joints everywhere and all that, you know. It's pretty cool. Very articulated. Well, the legs don't do too much, but the arms are where they're at, and his head doesn't go like anywhere, but you know, overall though, it's just, he's great. And but anyway, camera's dying, so I gotta cut this one short. So like I said, post your video responses or comments with your top 10 favorite figures in your collection, and just let me know what you guys think of mine. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Like I said, comments welcome.